guys, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and I really do appreciate your time. I wanted to quickly come and talk about this whole situation with Cardi B versus Paradise Paris one on Twitter. They got into a back and forth. Cardi B responded to one of her tweets that she didn't like, where she was basically mentioning why does it seem like Cardi B feels like she doesn't have to work as hard as the other rap girlies. Why is her career kind of coming to a halt? And you know how Cardi B is very sensitive about this topic. She's known to go off whenever they inquire about the next album in particular. She has put out a lot of singles, but that's not really giving people what they want from her. I'm gonna show you a few of the tweets, and then I'm gonna play the young lady's video, and then I'll come back with the rest of my commentary. So it starts with Paris saying, "This is where it all started, and no, I did not attack her." Paris says, "Why is Cardi B feels she's above criticism and all of her peers are dropping albums and doing progressive things in their career, and she sticks out like a sore thumb? No tours, no meet and greet, no merch, and no album featured singles, viral moments. Is she a rapper or does she just want to rant?" And then Cardi B responds, "That's not what I said. F you and your three stomachs." And Cardi B responds, "This coming from a bee named Paradise Paris that never been to a paradise or Paris. Please, my relevancy is for a potential album. Isn't that what I'm supposed to be relevant for? An album that everybody wants me to drop? That's actually an amazing thing that just would kill for. And according to the analysis, you mean Billboard? The same ones that did a whole article about how I boost the sales of every record I get on, because that's what they said, not me. Talking about I got comfortable. Like, you're not comfortable settling working at Marshall's. And why you want to keep bringing up my marriage? Ho, ain't this you?" And then I believe Paris responds with, "Cardi, your issue is you always want to prove something and get left behind is the point. Nails cost a measly $100, and this is why you're stupid. We know you're rich. We know you have a #1 album, and according to every chart and every media analysis, you are still getting left in the slump. A effing dummy, and your main relevancy is now your marriage and your potential album. You are nothing above a measly itch from the Bronx who got lucky and got comfortable." And then Cardi says, "Let me make it very clear for you, baby girl. When you still getting offers like this in 2024 with one album after 7 years, I don't have to compare myself to my peers. That's what insecure itches that don't know they spot in the game. Go get your feet done. You know I hate it when..." And then she shows like pictures of her feet, pulling up her pictures. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure these are in order, but this is what I could find of the interaction. Paris responds, "Cardi B having money don't make her better than me. She's doing ish right now on the low in the gutter, and I never think of doing stripping, robbing, getting a woman assaulted by men, admitted to ape. Like, no itch. Your money don't erase your morals or your hookness. Bottom of the barrel." Paris says, "Cardi lost when she started posting pictures and comparing bodies instead of addressing the issue. She can go to bed now because I can do this all night." Cardi says, "I lost? Lost what? Tomorrow I'm going to wake up in my mansion with breakfast cooked by my chef, a career, and beautiful kids. You're going to wake up with those 3 pillows under your dress, get ready to clock in at Marshall's, and this has been the highlight of your life. You lost."
Y'all may as well tag Cardi B, because I'm finna give it to her like she thinks she give it up. And before y'all start, no, she came and found my tweet after all the tweets that I was tweeting to praise her and chose that one, and she should have stood on it. Now, don't delete nothing because I'm just now seeing it and I just woke up and it hit the blogs. Yeah, you caught red-handed. All that backbiting you thought you was going behind Joe Budden and clearing him for, you doing the same thing. Don't throw no rock and hide your hand, Miss Mamas. It ain't an etch-a-sketch bitch in the motherfucking world who could ever make me feel bad about my body. You done touched everything on you, and you still got so many insecurities because you can't keep your husband at home. You done paid for bitches to get beat up because they want to suck the same dick you sucking. That's not a me problem. That's a you problem. It could be 4 stomachs. It could be 6 stomachs. It could be 7 stomachs. At the end of the day, you done sat there and paid for everything on you, and you still insecure. You still cannot keep yourself in the media selling sex, and the sex ain't going nowhere. It don't matter how much of a bad bitch you think you are with them hard ass titties. At the end of the day, what was said about you is correct. Your ass is sitting around trying to make sure you keep your family intact, and your ass is still over here cussing out fans, delusional fans, when you're getting passed up by every single body around you. You call yourself this badass rapper, and you in this terrible ass 360 deal with Atlantic, when you need to be sitting around worried about how you gonna make sure these tracks hit the fucking charts and stay, because even your peers are passing you up. It's no reason why Megan Thee Stallion is on tour right now, came out behind you, and you done did a #1 album, and your ass can't even put out a actual single that stays on the charts longer than 2 weeks. So yeah, what I said was correct, and if it hit a nerve, that's too motherfucking bad. Maybe you need to get in the booth, and maybe you need to figure out how to get some records that are actually gonna stay on the charts, and stop cussing out these fans who are kids that like you, acting like you so for your fans and y'all in a good relationship, when you act real motherfucking homophobic, when you sat there and told them boys he was a fag, he was a sissy. You got bigger fish to fry, and it ain't me. So the next time you feel like you want to come for me, first of all, you better stand on what you said. You better stand on what you said, because I'm the bitch that's gonna give it to you. I don't give a fuck how black you want to pretend you are. I'm really that. Don't nobody look at me and question it. I don't care about your accomplishment, because next time you want to say something out your mouth, I'm gonna be right here to give it right back to you.
So you just listened to the young lady drag Cardi B for filth. And listen, I am a fan of Cardi B in a sense. I do enjoy her music. I understand she is not a traditional rapper in a sense that we know, she's not pushing her pen. But I don't believe Cardi B ever actually wanted to be a rapper. I think from the very beginning, she wanted to be a celebrity. She wanted to be famous. And the easiest way for her to do that was to become a rapper. And that's why I don't think she has the passion for it that is required. And that could be a reason why her growth is stunted, why her career is stunted, because she may not actually be motivated to produce any works of art. When you truly want to be an artist, and that's something that's genuinely important to you, that's actually something that is a part of your interests, that you are ambitious and passionate about, is something you're going to pursue. And I think that is one of the huge differences between like a Nicki Minaj or like a Meg Thee Stallion. I don't think being a rapper is important to Cardi B. I think being a celebrity was always her goal. And now that she is a celebrity and she has many of the perks of being a celebrity, I think she's pretty much settled with that. But some other things I wanted to quickly mention is I don't believe that she is fulfilled either. I think Cardi B is at a point where she has all the money that she could have ever wanted or could have ever dreamed that she would have access to. She has our marriage, she has our family. And even though it's not a good marriage, it's definitely some things that I'm sure she wants. And I believe that's why, despite how many times her husband embarrasses her, she is willing to fight to keep her marriage because it's important to her. But ultimately, I don't think being a wife and mother is fulfilling to her with the man that she unfortunately chose to marry. I think had she chose to be with someone who is just as, enthusiastic about being a husband as much as she is about being a wife, that she would be in a type of loving marriage that would nurture her and fulfill her. I don't think she's truly happy with where she is in her life right now. And I think it plays into why she has so many different types of plastic surgeries. I think that she is, again, just almost in a state of boredom. She has disposable income and wealth, and she can get any surgery, any procedure she wants, and may not even have to pay for them half the time. It's a thing of why not? Whatever I don't like about myself, whatever it is that I hate, I can change. But over the years, she's really transformed her face. To be honest, I totally agree with Paradise Paris in that sense. Like, if it's like known that you have a lot of plastic surgeries and you've done a lot of things to yourself, is no possible way you think that you're going to come for me and be nasty towards me, and everyone knows that you don't even like yourself. You're not even satisfied with your own looks, your own appearance. So I always think whenever you're dealing with someone like Cardi B who immediately comes from someone else's looks, you can't you gotta leave that alone, sis. You can't speak on somebody else's looks when you have a whole different face. Like, you have to just stay in your lane. You're a surgery girly, okay, fine, but don't come for other people's looks. And my last point is her marriage. I think her marriage is very, very devastating for her in her life. I think that she fell in love with him and she really decided to give him a chance and really see if they could do this marriage thing. And it's just like at every turn, every couple years, far as we know, it just seems like Offset is taking every opportunity that he gets to be unfaithful, to be disrespectful, and she keeps having these children with him, and that's not changing anything. That's not causing his loyalty to increase or his dedication to increase to the marriage. It's clear that he is going to do whatever he wants to do, and it doesn't matter how much it hurts her or how it affects his family. And so I think that's like depressing for her, genuinely. It's just terrible. And even when I look at the situation with Tiana Taylor and her husband, you have so many of these celebrity women proudly bragging about bringing other people into their bedroom, and oh, we take down women together. My man don't have to cheat because we go after women together, only for those men to still cheat, and then the actual marriage also deteriorates over time. I mean, gosh, that has to be frustrating, that you are willing to share your man with other women and he still is dishonest and he still is disloyal and he still embarrasses you. Like, I just have tremendous empathy for her because she seems so unhappy with herself and her life and her situation and her marriage and her career. Although she tried to tell this young lady that, she's going to wake up in her mansion and her chef's going to cook for her. Yes, but you're still yourself. And you still had to go through painful surgeries to make yourself look different because you didn't like how you looked. Your husband is still disrespectful. And you're allegedly, supposedly pregnant by the same disrespectful man again. And for me, I have tremendous empathy for someone who is in that situation, whether it's self-inflicted or she genuinely can't get out. Those are my thoughts concerning Cardi B and this entire situation. You can completely feel how you feel about her. You can get tired of her attitude and tired of her snapping on her fans, and all that is valid. I completely understand. But yeah, drop down below, tell me how you feel. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? And before you go, please don't forget to give my video a thumbs up. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.